is to make this disease stop being the tragedy that it is. Everything that our company does is focused towards building products and strategies that will allow you to save lives. That's what we want to do, save lives. Now, I want to have a conversation with you, just like it was you and me. You and me just sitting in a room together. I want to speak to you. You see, I started with this company about 35 years ago. I signed up as a distributor 35 years ago, longer than most of you have been alive. I've learned some things. I want to share the 5 most important things that I've learned. Number 1, your time is all you've got. If you don't use your time in the most productive way, you're not going to achieve your dreams. You're not going to achieve your potential. People who know me, they know that I'm an 80-20 maximalist. Basically, I understand that only about 20% of what you or I do gives us 80% of what we want. And the rest of the stuff we do really just doesn't help us very much. But when you're an 80-20 maximalist, you take that farther. You actually say to yourself, let's 80-20 the 80-20. 80-20 done the 80-20 way is 80% of 80, well, that's 64. And 20% of 20, well, that's 4. Basically, that means the 4% of what you do gives you 64% of what you want. Let's 80-20 it again. Literally, 80% of 64, 51. 20% of 4, less than 1. Meaning that literally 1% of what you're doing is giving you more than half of what you want. People who achieve big things understand this principle. They understand that there are some things that you can do with your time and your energy that really make a difference. And there's a lot of things you do that mean nothing. And so many people in this world, they spend their time and their energy on things that don't give them anything, that don't make a contribution to the world. But you can do it better. You can do it different. You can get focused on doing this 1%, getting yourself focused on doing the stuff that actually will drive you into the superstar status, to save more lives, to build more people, to live more of your dreams. It's completely within your power. You can do it. Anyone can do it. In fact, it looks pretty simple, and it is simple, but it is not easy. It's not easy. It's actually very hard, and that's why people don't do it. They take the easy way out. But I'm hoping that that's not your way. I'm hoping that you're going to start to see, hey, I can be an 80-20 maximalist. I can do the 1% that will give me 50% of what I want. And I can do that over and over and over again. But the 1% is hard. The 1% makes you uncomfortable. It's the hard things. It's the things that make other people uncomfortable. That's why people don't do them. That's why people run away from the 1%. They don't want to be uncomfortable. They would rather watch TV, go to concerts, go to plays, go to games. They'd rather be a spectator. Do you want to be a spectator of your world, or do you want to be a player in your world? That's the question you have to ask yourself. If you really want to be somebody, if you want to be someone who changes the world, you've got to do the hard things. You got to get out of the stands and onto the field. You've got to become the player in the arena, not the spectator in the stand. That's the question. Will you do it? Do you really want to get out there? Do you be the one who is actually out there in the arena? It's your choice. The people who do the 1%, that's where they live. They live in the arena. And we love those people because we know they're making a difference in the world. They're changing the world. Now, number 2. You are unique. There's no one like you in the world. You are completely unique. And so many people spend their lives trying to be somebody else. They want to act like this person, act like that person. They try to copy this person, they try to copy that person. Don't do that. Be you. You can't be anybody better than you can be yourself. And when you actually decide to live into your own individuality, when you decide to actually be you, there is a power, there's an authenticity that comes out of you that other people can just feel it. They say, whoa, that guy's real. She's real. They can tell that you're not acting like somebody else. They can tell that you are being yourself. This is so important. When people try to be someone else, they come off looking like a phony. If you're going to be a leader, you got to lead out of your own individuality. You've got to lean out of your own self. The power is in you to be the best you. No one can be a better you than you can be. Now, when you've learned how to find yourself and to be yourself, you now have the power to produce this symphonic productivity, where you're a part of a symphony playing your unique instrument while others are playing their instrument. And you see this power when someone is like that, an individual, and yet they learn how to work together with others that are also individuals. We see this today. We look at this couple here, Andy and Lynn, power leaders. They're very different from the people in their organization, from you and from me. They're even different than each other, each with their own strengths, their own power. But they've learned how to play their music in harmony with others' music, creating a powerful sound that we all want to hear. And you look here at this new triple diamond, very different again, Nam. His quiet assuredness, his confidence, his commitment to do the right thing, powerful individual learning how to harmonize with others who are also their own individual, each playing their own music. We see another person from Vietnam. Now we've got 4 different people from Vietnam, all radically different, but playing their own different music in harmony together, which leads to this beautiful sound that we call symphony. We go on. We go all the way to the Middle East. Another very unique individual, Dr. Majdi. This guy's amazing. He's so resilient. You can't keep him down. Problem, challenge, failure. He just keeps coming back. He just keeps building up. Inspiring in his individuality, harmonizing in a symphony with others. We see this going on around us. You can see it in your group. Look at Yuji and Gaora, the Soy-san. Oh, these people are so lovely. They're so sweet, they're so good, they're so kind, and they've been here for so long, steady, solid, powerful in their individual strength, but powered into the symphony, playing their music with everybody else. And then my dear friend Hirayama-san, Morimoto-san, who I've been watching them develop since the day they got married, and even before that. What beautiful people. But completely different. Completely different. And yet somehow they're able to harmonize together to create that music. We look at others. My dear friend, Jinho Klee and her great husband. This woman has amazed me with her ability to keep going. She's almost as old as me, but she's not quitting. Why should you quit? She goes for global ambassador in her 60s. Wow, that is power. The power of her individuality working together with others. And then, of course, Meiju. I remember when I met her, quiet, shy, a little bit delicate even, but I could see there was like real steel inside of her, real titanium. In that first meeting that I had where I met her, I looked into her eyes and I thought to myself, this woman is a lot stronger than she looks. And so I met and watched that growth and development as she grew into herself and she became this powerhouse, but with such a soft, gentle touch. Her individuality working together in a symphony with all these other people, creating this beautiful music. Now the interesting thing about this is that you learn as a leader that you want to bring out the individuality of your team, but then to have them work together, not fight each other, but harmonize with each other. If you want to go fast, go by yourself, they say, but if you want to go far, go together. We have to understand we are a family at Unicity. We don't fight each other. We don't worry about each other. The world is big. There's literally more people who need us today than we will ever be able to serve in 10 years. Don't worry about someone else's success. Be happy for their success. Cheer their success. Understand that you're a part of a symphony. And when you have this commitment to each other, whether you're Cambodian, whether you're Thai, whether you're Vietnamese, whether you're Korean, or Japanese or Bahrainian or American or Canadian. It doesn't matter. Your unicity. Your unicity. We're focused on saving lives. We work together. We bring the differences of our culture into a harmony with each other, maximizing our productivity. When we work together, we create this powerful situation that I saw so many years ago in a movie when I was just a little boy. Let's play a little clip of this. You can see what it means to stand with someone, to have someone's back, have a relationship with everybody in unison who says, I will defend that person.
I bring a message from your master, Marcus Licinius Crassus, commander of Italy. By command of his most merciful excellency, your lives are to be spared. Slaves you were, and slaves you remain. But the terrible penalty of crucifixion has been set aside on the single condition that you identify the body or the living person of the slave called Spartacus.
I'm Spartacus!
I'm Spartacus!
I'm Spartacus!
I'm Spartacus!
I'm Spartacus!
I'm Spartacus! I'm Spartacus!
What you see is the way we should all be towards each other. Protecting each other, helping each other. It doesn't matter up line, down line, cross line, this country, that country. Who cares about that? If we're bound together, if we work together, we will be able to solve this problem that's causing so much tragedy and death in this world. If we try to fight each other, compete with each other, we won't save as many lives. We won't. I am Spartacus. Who are you? You are Spartacus. Number 4 principle. Skills are important. You've got to be good to be successful in our business. You can't just show up. This is a business that requires skill. Skills are important, but desire is more important. I don't care how skillful you are, if you are not a person who's got a burning desire, you will go nowhere in unicity. You've got to have the fire. You've got to say, I'm going to do it. I'm not stopping because he stopped. I'm not stopping because she mocked me. I'm not stopping for those reasons. You see, when you've got desire, you can do anything. When you've got desire gone, you can do nothing. Desire is the most important thing. Elon Musk says he hires for good attitude. That's great. Google says they hire for intelligence. That's great. But at Unicity, we hire for desire. That's what we're looking for. When I was a distributor, I worked with the people that showed desire. I didn't care how good they were, how rich they were, how connected they were. I cared about how much fire they had, the fire of desire. If they had the desire, I could help them. If they didn't have the desire, no one could help them. Now, there are 3 skills you got to have. You got to know how to invite. You got to know how to present. You got to know how to commit. Those are skills you got to get good at. But underneath them all is desire. If you want it, we can teach you everything you need to know to win as big as you want to win. Without the desire, you're wasting your time and you're wasting my time. So be honest with yourself. Here's the beautiful thing. If you don't have desire, if you come to the method, we'll show you how to get desire. We can get it for you. We can help you have it. In 48 hours, you'll have it. Now, number 5, geometric duplication. This is what allows us to save millions of lives. This principle. But most of you think you understand it, but you don't really understand it. Now, how many of you have played this game? The game of chess is an interesting game, but the chessboard is even more interesting to me than the players on the board. When I was a little boy, I had an uncle that loved to play chess. And he told me a lot of stories about the game as he tried to teach me the game. He said to me one day, "Stuart, what would you do if I offered you $100,000 and all you had to do to get the $100,000 would be to put a penny on the first square and then double it on the second square and then double it on the third square and just keep doubling it through all 64 squares?" I said, "I'll do that. I'll do that. 100,000, no problem." So we kept doing it. And after 8 squares, I was thinking, man, I could get rich with this. And there, even after 1/4 of the squares are gone, 16 squares gone, it's only $328. But look what happens. We don't even use that number, but that's a real number. Quadrillion. 1 penny doubled 64 times is more money in the whole world. Crazy. Now look at this. How to be a diamond in 12 months. You can go out and sponsor somebody tomorrow. And if you help them the right way, and if they respond the right way, if they have desire, they can be a diamond walking across the stage at the next GLIC. 12 months, 13 months. Here's how. Sponsor 1 person a month. That's all. 1 person frontline a month. You sponsor 1 person a month. First month you have 1 person. Now you teach that person how to sponsor 1 person a month. And at the end of 2 months, what do you got? 2 people. And at the end of 3 months, what do you got? 4 people. Are we going to make it to diamond in 12 months? Well, I don't know. What do you think? We get down there, 16. It's moving. We're just sponsoring 1 person a month and teaching our people how to sponsor 1 person a month. That's all. It's just a little job. It's the job of a leader, the job of a teacher, a job of a person who's actually taking responsibility to help their people duplicate. That's why we call it geometric duplication. We're not trying to do it ourselves. And at the end of 12 months, you got a downline of 4,098 people just by sponsoring 12 over 12 months and teaching them how to duplicate you. You don't need to be a superstar. You just need to be a great, committed teacher. Someone who knows how to sponsor and then take responsibility to teach. And with that, you create a diamond organization. You got diamond income. You're walking across the stage. I'm shaking your hand and saying, I knew you could do it. Not because you're a superstar, but because you're a great duplicator. Duplication creates leverage. Leverage creates productivity, success, and your dreams coming true. Now, it's going to happen. It's your choice. You've got 13 months until the next GLIC. What can you accomplish? You can start today and be a diamond. You could be a President's Club member right now and be a double or a triple diamond in literally 13 months. It's possible. Yes, we're going back to Bangkok. I can't help it. I love that place. It's where we really got started in making this company be what it is and where it's going to become even bigger and better. Why not go back? Why not revisit it? But what are you going to be? What are you going to be in 13 months? You need to make your mind up today. You need to leave this building with a burning commitment of what you're going to be when you walk across that stage in 13 months. You got to do it. You can't be wishy-washy. You can't be apathetic. You've got to be determined. You've got to have the burning desire. If you want it, you can have it. I've just shown you. You can do it. You can make a diamond in 13 months. You can make a diamond in 12 months. If you're already a diamond, you ought to at least be a triple diamond in Bangkok. If you're a triple diamond, you ought to at least be a crown or a royal crown diamond. If you're a sapphire, you ought to at least be a double diamond. Why not you? You see, it's all about you. It's all about you. Everything we do at this company is about you. I wear this hat to remind me it's not about me. It's about you. You ought to get a hat like this so that you say, it's not about me, it's about you. Talking to your customers, talking to your organization, helping them understand that your focus is about them. You saw Miju Park talk today about, hey, it's not about my dreams anymore, it's about your dreams. It's about you. Now, it's my life. I'm not going to live forever. What would you say? Is it your life? It's my life. It's my life. It's my life. It's your life. You got to choose now. What are you going to make this year become for you? When you decide what you really want in the next 13 months, if you put it into a fiery, determined desire, I guarantee you, you're going to find ways to become the person that, in fact, deserves to have that reward and that goal come true. Because it is what? Hear it again. It's not a hobby. It's not something that you want to play with. It's not a sport. It's what? It's... I can't hear you. It's my life. I'm